Hey people, I'm James, and this is how to use Strong's Concordance with the Greek or Hebrew Chaldee dictionary in the back. Say you're reading the Bible. I want to read about the woman with the issue of blood, and it says in Mark 5:25, and a certain woman which had an issue of blood 12 years, and had suffered many things of many physicians, and had spent all that she had, and was nothing better, but rather grew worse. When she had heard of Jesus, came in the press behind and touched his garment, for she said. Now, I want to stop and look at the word said, because I might want to apply this for myself concerning divine healing. So I want to find out what this word, what she said, meant. So, the book right here says, for what she said. So, remember that's Mark 5:28. So what we have to do is remember the reference is Mark 5:28, and we're looking at the word said. Now, we open up the Strong's Concordance, and it's almost like a dictionary. It has the letters and stuff. And we look up the word said. S-A-I-D. Said. Say it. Says. Oh, we're getting careful. All right, we found said. Now, all we have to do is remember it was Mark 5. What was it? 5:23. We'll look at, there's Mark 9. Then we go Mark 5:28. It was Mark 5:28. For she said, there's a little S there. It says, for she said, if I may touch but his. So that's Mark 5:28. Now that we found the scripture, the reference and the scripture, there's a number to the right, which is 3004. Now that will help you when you go look inside the dictionary. Now first, remember, the Old Testament is written in Hebrew Chaldee. So since this book from the Bible, the New Testament is written in Greek, so that means make sure you look up the proper number, which I forgot. What was the number? Oh, Mark said. Oh yeah. Nope. Where's that? Mark. You guys do have to remember the number. Okay, Mark 5:28, 3004. So you just look. These things have numbers, and we're looking for 3004 in the Greek. Because if you look it up inside the Hebrew, you're not going to get the right number. 3004. 3004. Primary verb, and there it has the number. It has the word lego. And there's the Greek. It has the pronunciation lego, and it says a primary verb proper to lay forth, figurative, relate. In words usually a systematic or set discourse, whereas, and it gives references generally referred to as individual expression or speech respectively. While that is to break silence, means to extend at random. To imply, to mean, to ask, big, boast, call, describe, give out, name, put forth, saying, show, speak, tell, utter. So it says, for she said. So now that I understand that this is supposed to mean, she's just not talking. It says she call, boast, describe, give out, name, put forth. So that when she said, and I go back and read the scripture, for she said, if I may touch but his clothes, I shall behold, for it means for she called, for she boasted, for she put forth. She said, so she wasn't just talking. So now I can understand it. So for she called forth, took over. If I may set forth that if I may touch but his clothes, I shall be whole. And straightway the fountain of her blood was dried up, and she felt in her body that she was healed of that plague. And Jesus, immediately knowing in himself that virtue had gone out, turned him about in the press and said, who touched my clothes? And his disciples said unto them, thou seest the multitude thronging thee, and sayest thou, who touched me? And he looked round about to see her that had done this thing. But the woman, fearing and trembling, knowing what was done in her, came and fell down before him, and told him all the truth. And he said unto her, daughter, thy faith hath made thee whole. Go in peace, and be whole of thy plague. So that's how I looked up the word in the Bible, said. So you find the word, whatever word you want to look at, look at the reference. Find the reference inside the dictionary, and then flip over Hebrew or Chaldee if it's inside the Old Testament, Greek if it's inside the New Testament, and do the correlation numbers, And that is it.
God bless you. Bye.